The African Export-Import Bank has charged the Nigerian government to mobilize its public and private sectors to harness economic opportunities in the forthcoming intra-African trade fair, IATF, which is projected to generate more than $40 billion in trade and investment deals. Dr. George Elombi, Executive Vice President, Corporate Governance and Legal Services of the bank, gave the charge at a roadshow in Lagos in preparation for the second IATF scheduled to hold in Durban, South Africa from November 15 to November 21. He said the IATF was crucial in supporting African integration and promoting the objectives of the African Continental Free Trade Area.
This roadshow would be to provide the business community in Nigeria with information on the IATF, the intra-African trade fair, its importance, its role in supporting trade in an integrated Africa, increasingly integrated Africa, and particularly in promoting the very noble objectives of the free trade, the African free trade area.
The central theme is going to be industrialization and the youth. And Afreximbank is financing 400 young people to participate in that fair in various capacities. So, the youth, that means the creative industry. There is a significant role we play, first in terms of the organization itself, and then the financing of the trade fair, and then the promotion, the financing of the trade, the deals, the transactions that will be signed there. The volume of those deals in 2018 was $32.6 billion. We often say $32 billion just to give it some approximate figure, but 75% of those deals were executed. So there is hope. Now this year, we think somewhere around $40 billion would look reasonable given the COVID circumstances. But without COVID, we should 2 years later, 2 or 3 years later, be somewhere around $50 billion of deals.
The Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Otumba Adeniyi Adebayo, who was represented by Mr. Olusegun Awolowo, President, Nigerian Export Promotion Council, says the IATF presents an opportunity for increasing the country's market access goal of taking Nigerian products and services to Africa.
Trade is the tool that we use to create employment, we use to solve our economic problems. And that trade, and I'm now talking extending to exports, Nigeria must export if we are to survive. And that is the way. So by going to this trade fair organized by Afreximbank, they bring on the platform the buyers, the suppliers, the manufacturers, the producers, everybody under one single tent, business to business meetings going on, and then we begin to see, an explosion of trade within the African continent.
The trade fair is not an end in itself. You're not just coming there. You're supposed to come there and exchange ideas, exchange information, exchange, trade and market information. You're supposed to come here. There's an opportunity to connect buyers and sellers, investors to investment opportunities. So ideally, in fact, in terms of recession, we should be heading for trade to be able to stimulate your businesses. We think that even in the post-COVID era, that the trade fair will stimulate Africa's economic development in a sense, given the events of the past 2 years.
The Intra-African Trade Fair is one of the initiatives of Afreximbank that brings together global buyers and sellers and enables stakeholders to share trade, investment and market information and solutions designed to support intra-African trade.